Oh, Helen, good morning. Have you come down to earth at all yet? Are you still in this ridiculous, surreal bubble of what's just happened in your life?
Excuse the state of me, I've just done school drop and then I was like, oh, hang on a minute, what's going on? Like, there's nobody to offer me fake tan and like make me cups of tea. And
Yes.
yeah, I feel like I've just been spat out of a tumble dryer. And so it'll take me a while to come down from that because it was just the most wonderful experience in every possible way. And I'm so grateful to have been on that adventure.
Well, and it was what Shirley said there really resonated when she said, it's as though you've been set free, that you've allowed yourself to feel free again. That, to me, seemed like it hit the nail on the head. How was it for you? Did that sum it up?
I think when I went into Strictly, I thought, oh, it's just a bit of dancing. And they kept saying to me, own it, believe it, leave your heart and soul on the dance floor. And if you're not in that world, I kept saying, what are you talking about? Own what? I own a house, I own a car, I don't get it. But I think what Shirley and Moxie in particular were always saying, and as women, we all do it, don't we? We all sometimes think, am I doing the right thing? Should I be doing this? Am I in the right place? Should I be on this dance floor? And I think they just backed me and pushed me and said, just go for it and leave it all out there. And we did, and I'm so grateful that I did. I had a blast.
We're so proud of you, Helen. You took everybody's heart along with you every single week. And and the thing is, I found it when I was on, there comes a point where you do end up crying on camera. Because you're so tired and your body's almost so broken because you're working, so your body's never worked that hard. You've got no barrier to hold all your emotions in, right? Even when you know there's a camera rolling, it's crazy. I just want to show this little clip. I hope it doesn't set you off again because it set our director off earlier when we played it. Richard is saying hello to you from the gallery. It had us all in tears again. Let's just watch this little lovely clip. Oh, Helen. I think I
am so grateful to that man. He is a credit to that show and he is a credit to his family, to Gemma and to Mia and to Strictly because, like you say, it's telly and you're exhausted and that show pushes all the buttons. You're so emotional and, we were travelling up and down because we train up here in the north and then go down there for the weekends and then come, here, there and everywhere and you laying your vulnerabilities out on the dance floor.
Yeah.
And he never pushed me to say things I didn't want to say and he never, made me pull the thread that would have made the jumper unravel.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
very
I think what we found watching you, Helen, was that I think we all saw you mending a completely broken heart live on TV, week after week after, just slowly putting your heart back together. And I think that's why people love Hamza, of course they do, it was a public vote. But I think so many people just wanted you to win for them. So many people have been through what you've been through and you sort of represented so many people who need to put their life back together. I applaud you for what you've done.
Look, I just wanted to make my kids proud and every day I've been going to work over the last 3 months, they said to me, are you trying to win the Glitterball, Mummy? And I was like, I'm trying to win the Glitterball, baby. So, yeah, we didn't quite bring home that trophy, but we made memories that will last a lifetime. And I kind of was checking myself because I wish that when Claudia asked me what would it mean to win the show, and I wasn't able to articulate what I wanted to say, but ultimately it would have been the perfect way to say thank you for all the support and the messages that I had. And all I was able to say was like, we've done it, we've had this atmosphere, I'll take it. And, if I could bottle that atmosphere from Saturday night and the applause and the way everyone's going crazy, that'll see me through any dark day because it was just the most wonderful feeling. And, it just goes to show what happens when you surround yourself with good people.
It really does. And what was the school run like this morning? I mean, I can't imagine. Your kids must have been so grateful you were there, but all the other parents, you must have stopped traffic this morning. Nobody would have expected you to be there.
We were a bit late because I couldn't find my school shoes. I couldn't even find me. I've got Dad's jumper on. So, yeah, it was a bit chaotic. No, I'm very lucky. My school mum friends have been my friends since I was at school. So, yes, they're very glad that I was on Strictly, but also they do care and they don't care in the best possible way.
No.
Do you know what I mean? They were just...
Helen,
when are we having mum's wine? Oh, tomorrow.
And what I find remarkable about you've got an amazing sense of humour through everything. And I just want to say, let's just show how Gorka reacted to not winning. You were gracious, bless his heart. He was broken after this, wasn't he? Because everyone wanted him to win it in the pros, I know. But you likened it to this moment from Friends, which is absolute genius. This is, I don't know what this scene is, but I think you referred to it, didn't you, Helen?
Yeah, it's the moment when Joey did win his a TV award. And the thing is, what I love about Gorka and our friendship is we are so honest. It's written all over our faces.
Yeah.
When I was terrified, I was terrified. When we were like loving our time together, we were loving our time together. When we were stressed, we were stressed. And if his face had said anything other than I'm disappointed on Saturday, it would have been a disservice. I'm not taking anything away from Hamza and Jovita. They have been brilliant all season.
Absolutely.
And we are delighted for them.
Yeah.
Gorka's helped give Hamza so many tips, in a supportive way. It's a real family. And yeah, I think, bless him, he wanted to win it, and that's why he win it.
Yeah, exactly. And can we just say from every day, I'm glad you didn't hide in the fire stairs or whatever, the fire exit stairs on week 1. I'm glad you got up those stairs and came out, because you've given joy to millions of people, Helen. Congratulations. We're so proud of you for everything on and off screen. We adore you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you very much for the love and support. We appreciate it.
Lots of love to the kids. And your dad, who we saw crying on telly too. Honestly, you've had us all in bits, Helen. Right. Lots of love. See you soon.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Isn't she just a complete delight? Right. Control your emotions, Ranvir.